Oh, would you look at that? That's very attractive. Not the smoothest, right?
Ein Saboteur! Hier, den erkenne ich von der Selektion wieder.
Nein, noch davor, Bobby. Der Nachtzug.
Meine Güte, ja, du hast recht. Seinem Abzeichensurteil ist ein Amerikaner und ein Anarchist, hä?
Ein Amerikaner? Gut. Sofortige Liquidierung von ihm und allen Insassen von Block 4. Sollte eine eindrückliche Warnung sein für all die Schweine, die an einen Aufstand gedacht haben. Alarmiert sie an Faust.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Dabei muss ich aber nicht dabei sein, oder? Der Gestank dieses Ortes. Nee.
Mach, was du willst. What were you thinking, you stupid idiot?
Boy, Blazkowicz is shitting the bed lately, eh?
Natalie, you have it!
Oh, wow. Oh, damn.
I will hunt you down. To the end of the earth I will fight. Your skin shard. Your fats rendered. Your kind exterminated. In the end I will feed your flesh to the furnace.
Take a seat, big man.
Oh, wow. Am I climbing in this? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
We return to the camp. Open the garage door, steal a vehicle, and crash through the gate. Let's go.
So far, I haven't done too well, I don't think. think the armor grows back, comes back. I thought I saw it come back earlier. Or maybe I walked over something.
Let me off on that roof! I will go inside the garage and open the gate!
Defend the escape. Okay, here we go.
Hey! I'm opening the gates, Mr. Blazkowicz! Protect them, Mr. Blazkowicz! Take that vehicle, but wait for us! We will lead the way!
Okay, whatever, man. Like, what the fuck? You can't even move. You can't even move. You're just stuck there. This doesn't make any sense, and it's boring. Like, yeah, you just gotta move your fucking cursor around. It's stupid.
Mr. Blazkowicz! Come this way, quickly!
Man, that whole sequence gave me motion sickness.
So get out of this place, Mr. Moskowitz!
No one leaves my camp.
Hate to make compliments, but I might have underestimated the usefulness of your ape-like physique, Mr. Blazkowicz.
Doubt you should. Tell me, what is it?
Das Yichud is an ancient, mystical society. For millennia, we have operated with utmost secrecy up until right now.
What do you do? Do you pray?
No, Mamale, we don't pray. We invent things, Mamale. The technology developed by Das Yichud is centuries ahead of anything you've ever seen or imagined, and highly dangerous in the wrong hands. And the Nazis found our safekeeping. They stole our secrets. They used them to win the war. Everything they have accomplished, everything was built upon our knowledge. But it wasn't our only safekeeper. We have hundreds of them hidden in the secret places of the world. Hundreds, some small and tentative like the ones the Nazis found. Others, great halls of knowledge stacked high, magnificent inventions, things that to you will seem like magic. Now, I can open for you the gates to such a place. Getting there will be a challenge.
What will it take?
Well, the safekeeper's hidden deep below the Atlantic Ocean. We will need a U-boat capable of great depths, that's all.
Stealing a goddamn Nazi U-boat? This is what you're proposing? Are you off your head, man?
I know how to get a U-boat, but for my plan to work, I need this thing operational. Can you do it?
I'm a Das Yichud engineer. I can do this in my sleep.
Good. We will need some additional features on it, too. I will prepare a specification for you. Blazkowicz, help him out, sir, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah, I gotta get the health upgrade first. I think I missed it one time, but now I know that when you sleep, you get a health upgrade.
Fergus took that welder.
Oh, didn't expect that.
Jesus Christ, Tekla! Why aren't you asleep?
I try not to sleep. No telling if I'll ever wake up. Let me ask you something. He will not understand. Where do you go when you lose consciousness? Why even bother?
What?
Surprise, surprise. You have a brain. The brain is a biological computational device running an electrochemical process. Your consciousness is an emergent property of said process. Blank face like that of a baby. In other words, you are your electrochemical process. Fundamentally, you have the experience of a continuous existence. You are you at this point in time, the same you as you were in the past, and you have a sensation of riding along this continuum of being you into the future. Do you follow me? Doesn't look like it. Continuing. On occasion, the brain may be subjected to trauma, temporarily discontinuing the electrochemical process, such as a boxer being knocked out. As this occurs, the brain is no longer running its electrochemical consciousness-generating process. Hence, consciousness is lost. You lose consciousness. Pay attention now. At this point in time, your consciousness, all that is you, your continuum of being you, has ceased to exist in the physical world. Now, moments later, the electrochemical process may start up again, allowing consciousness to emerge out of the information stored in the brain. But I wonder, where are you in the meantime? No, it's too stupid. Must we not assume that at the point when consciousness is lost, the person dies? If a new consciousness appears or not in the same brain is entirely inconsequential to the dead consciousness. The new consciousness is simply a new person. Because it emerges from the same brain, it has access to all the memories and cognitive structures as a dead consciousness, so it thinks it is the same person, but in actuality, it is just an imposter, inheriting the body and brain from the previous, now dead inhabitants. Yes, like talking to a child.
What about the soul?
Soul. I knew he was stupid. There's no such thing as a soul. We are machines of biology, nothing more, nothing less. Idiot! The soul, simply a pointless concept dreamt up by priests and fairy tale men. You're an anomaly, you. An outlier. Useless. A laughing anus is what you are. What to make of you, I do not know. Are you here to help me?
You seem beyond help. What are you working on?
Gathering data. Nazi activity.
That was a lot of
behavioral
blathering.
Patterns, hours.
A
Theirs,
lot of
doing math,
blathering.
developing predictions. Where are they allocating resources? Where will they strike next? And after that, what are the larger trends triggering their actions? Figure out what choices they will make before they make them.
You talk as if the future is inevitable, as if all our choices have already been made.
You think there is such a thing as free will? You know so little of the world. You want to be the captain of your fate, do you? This fight, you will lose. You cannot go to war against physics.
My actions are my own. I know that much.
All phenomena in the physical world follow the simple rule of cause and effect. Your brain is no exception to the rule. Know the causes, you can predict the effects. The same is true for everything.
This is really fucking boring.
So what's with the arsenal?
Preparing for the end. I know where my road leads, and I intend to take as many Nazis with me as I can muster.
You have any experience with firearms?
Will you teach me?
Teaching a person to shoot guns seems to be some sort of like American core value. It's pretty funny. Alright, what do we have to do next?
In the hangar. Bet he's tinkering with them helicopters.
Am I supposed to deal with that crying or what?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just my wedding ring. It's gone. I'm always so clumsy. I lost it when we got back. It's not worth much, but it's all I have left of him. My dear Sebastian.
Help Set locate any part he might need, okay?
Found Charlotte's letter. My dear Bobby, it's Saturday night. The bombs have barely stopped falling when I sit down to write this letter. I'm on the roof of the building where the auxiliary fire service has set up a fire station. I'm drinking a cup of coffee and smoking a cigarette, and I can still hear spelled wrong, the klaxons ringing in my ear and the whistling sound the bombs make as they fall from the sky. From up here I can see across London, even in its ravaged state. It's still so sordidly beautiful, isn't it? Old and rough and grimy. My home and my heart. Thank you for your letters, my love. I can't begin to tell you how much they mean to me. I hope my reluctance to reply has not caused you worries. The reason for this is, and may sound strange, that I don't want to write untruthfully to you. I feared I might upset you with my words. However, the truth is better than nothing at all. Wouldn't you agree? So this is the truth. London is burning. Smoke plumes rise from the city like pillars of the earth, keeping the sky from crashing down. The all-night bombardments have been unrelenting, and each day has been a renewed struggle to hang on to every thread of hope one can find. How can people go on in the face of such remorseless determination, such senseless killing? I don't know, but I am thankful that they do. I'm still covered in soot. I can feel the smoke in my lungs. They said women were not supposed to fight the fires, just to manage communications and work in the mobile canteen vans and such, but things have changed. An hour ago I was in Canning Town here in East London, the Catholic school. Do you know it? The school took a terrible hit during the recent bomb raid, and we were there trying to put out the fire. The fire raged as if the very gates of hell had opened up. I was holding the fire hose together with Susie Tuckfield, and I saw children stumbling out of the ruins covered in blood and ashes. I heard tiny voices crying out from inside the burning school. One of my colleagues, Brittany, went in to save a little girl from the second floor, but she never came out. She was such a sweet girl. During the last month, we have lost 3 of our fellow firefighters, all good friends of mine. But life goes on, as it must. At night, everyone in the neighborhood goes down to a nearby bunker. Old William McKinley has turned into a bar. People come there to reinvigorate themselves with drinking and singing. It's quite strange to see life continuing as if nothing has happened while the bombs are falling all around us. That's Londoners for you, isn't it? Last night I dreamt of little Johnny again. We were together in the fairground in Brighton, where we used to go during the summer. Do you remember? I was kneeling down beside him by the edge of the pier, and we looked out at the sea, and you were standing behind me, and it was so blue, Bobby, so blue, like sparkling sapphire and calm, and no one spoke or worried about the war. I held the palm of my hand against Johnny's cheek. He was eating spun sugar, and I laughed when a spray of water from the breaking waves hit his face. When I woke up, I could still feel the soft skin of his cheek against my palm, like a phantom sensation. I cried for a long time, Bobby. There's not a day goes by I don't think about him. When you come home, when all this is over and we're together again, I want us to move out to the country then, like we've always dreamt we would. Even if we are poor now, we can make it together somehow. I truly believe that. I must go now. I can hear the sirens. I'll post this letter on the way. Promise to send you more. I miss you so much, Bobby. Come home to me. All my love, Charlotte. Well, I'm still getting a bit of motion sickness from the previous level, so I think I'm going to call this an episode and come back and finish this up when I feel better. So, see you guys later.